DESOPADEC Weekly is a platform where we bring to your doorsteps all the activities of the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission. This is a special feature presentation, a showcase of 2 years of the DESOPADEC Board in service to Deltans. It promises to be an exciting edition. Please stay with us as we highlight milestones of Delta State's #1 interventionist agency within the past 24 months. Joy Uche is smiling. Thank you for joining us.
I am John Obukoho Nani, Chairman DESOPADEC. All oil bearing committees should know that the board of DESOPADEC is a trustee of the dividends of their oil bearing committee. For any project that will be cited in your area, you own that project. Anything that is done, whether by way of human capital development or project cited in your area, you should make sure it is your own and not the board. The board is just there to implement, to apply those things that belong to you, so you own it as your own. This is a plea that by the time you own it, you will know, yes, you are from the oil producing community.
The governing board of the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, DESOPADEC, under the leadership of Oborevwori Nani as chairman and Chief Festus Ochonogo as managing director, marks its second anniversary on the 26th of May 2025. 2 good years of impressive development inspired by the M.O.R.E agenda of Governor Sheriff Oborevwori. It is interesting to know that since the inauguration of the current governing board of the DESOPADEC by the immediate past governor of the state, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, the host oil-bearing communities of Delta have enjoyed significant transformation in both human capital and infrastructure development. The DESOPADEC Weekly crew had an engagement with the Executive Director of Social Service, the DESOPADEC, Chief Favour Izoukumor, on information about the program of the accomplishments of the Commission. Chief Favour Izoukumor is a dedicated Christian, politician, and technocrat. 2 years into the tenure of the current board of the DESOPADEC, 2 batches of beneficiaries in the DESOPADEC Skills Academy have graduated. Starter packs and funds were presented to enable them thrive as skilled entrepreneurs and wealth creators. The 2 batches makes it the 5th team that DESOPADEC has empowered since the Skills Academy was created in 2021. Peace reigns in the communities since the creation of the DESOPADEC Skills Academy. Graduates from the Academy have been intentionally empowered and given the needed support to thrive even where others failed.
The first we did, which was the 4th batch, the seed fund was 200,000. But the 5th batch, we felt that we should increase it because of the inflation in the country. Give 500,000 as seed fund. And as we are talking, those that entrepreneurs, they have started doing their business. Why I felt that these achievements, it has multiplying effect. One entrepreneur, you engage staff, and through the business, the staff are paid. And so that is one of our great achievement when we come into business. And as we are talking, we are planning to kickstart the 6th DESOPADEC skill acquisition.
We have a lot of youths every year graduating from university, but there are no 9-to-5 jobs that people can do. So, you know, people have to like look inward and know, okay, what is that thing that gives me joy? What is that talent I have? And then when you have that talent, how do you fund your talent? Because you don't just have the talent, you need some financial and material support to fund that talent. So, you know, being like me now that has that flair for tailoring, I love fashion design, and then I don't have that financial backing or material backing for it. You see, that dream is going to just go, it's going to just die. Like, because when I think about it, I'm like, oh, how do I afford this? How do I afford it? But now, DESOPADEC has decided, now we love you. We don't want your dreams to just go that way. So we want to support your dreams. So I see that as a very, very huge milestone, because through this way, when we grow to a certain level, we can also empower other persons.
The Directorate of Social Services also embarked on awareness campaigns against drug abuse, cultism, and other social vices in secondary schools across the mandate areas of the Commission. This was designed to discourage young people from practices that are inimical to peaceful coexistence in the oil-bearing communities of Delta State.
As you are aware, not only Delta State, society is engulfed with social justice. And we felt that we need to intervene. We proposed a program and was already implemented. The program was tagged as No to Drug and Cultism in Secondary School. We have kick-started the program last year, and we have gone around 3 local governments. And this year, as we are talking, we are preparing to continue the campaign against cultism, drug abuse in the secondary school. And I think since after when we kickstart that project, the feedback is very, very positive. And we have also replicated that in the high institutions.
I learned today that as a student and as a teenager, you should be far away from peer pressure, because if you have bad peer pressures, they will lead you into bad things like drug abuse. And you going into drug addiction will make you go insane and might lose your life. And you should stay away from cultism, because cultism is bad.
In fact, I'm very, very happy for the organizer of the program for organizing this program. And I see that not only me, many of our students have learned many things today, especially these social vices that has to do with cultism, that has to do with drug abuse, especially the drug abuse that is really killing the students of our generation. And not only that, by moving down to explain more about prostitution, this is also another social vices that have eaten deeply into the life of our students. We have learned so much that in life, if we have to be successful, especially in pursuing our academic goal, we have to do away with these social vices.
The women have not been left out of the human capital development initiatives of the current DESOPADEC Board. Across various ethnic nationalities, 100 women have received empowerment packages to boost existing businesses or start new ones. This strategic move aims to foster the growth of small businesses, reduce poverty, and alleviate hunger. This empowerment program is a well-structured initiative anchored on the M.O.R.E agenda of the Oborevwori administration in Delta State. The goal is to empower women to achieve a reasonable level of economic independence.
Well, since we came in, we have been regularly empowering those petty women that are doing petty business. The least we do give is 100,000 naira. If you recall, even the last DSA ceremony, that was the handover ceremony that was organized, that very fateful day, we empowered 100 women. And since when we came in, and that was the second batch, as we are talking, we have prepared the third batch of women that are doing petty business to be empowered.
The beneficiaries of the DESOPADEC empowerment are selected through a carefully monitored process to ensure that only qualified persons have access to the program. Individual executive directors and ethnic representatives of the Commission are also directly involved in the empowerment of youths.
In the heart of Delta State, where progress meets purpose, one name stands tall: the DESOPADEC, bringing hope, building dreams, and transforming lives. Since its establishment in 2006 by the Delta State House of Assembly and full activation in 2007, the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, the DESOPADEC, has remained committed to its mission to put smiles on the faces of the people of oil and gas producing communities through massive infrastructural and human capital development. From building and equipping schools and hospitals to constructing roads, drainages, solar-powered water projects, ultra-modern markets and civic centers, the DESOPADEC is changing the narrative. The Commission has provided transportation facilities, electricity, and countless other projects that uplift oil-bearing communities. Under the visionary leadership of Oborevwori Nani as Chairman and Chief Festus Ochonogo as Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer, the DESOPADEC is taking development to great heights. In line with the M.O.R.E agenda of Governor Sheriff Oborevwori, the Commission, through the DESOPADEC Skills Academy, has trained and empowered over 1,000 beneficiaries in various vocational skills, providing startup packs worth millions of naira with financial support and essential tools to launch their businesses. Additionally, women have received funding to grow their small businesses. The DESOPADEC continues to build a brighter future. The DESOPADEC delivers. With the DESOPADEC, progress is not a promise. It is a reality, putting smiles on faces, building a prosperous future. The DESOPADEC, development at its best.
The DESOPADEC Weekly TV crew also reports that the Executive Director, Social Services, the DESOPADEC, Chief Favour Izoukumor, officially launched the DESOPADEC Bursary portal for registration of students from oil-producing communities. The portal, launched at the boardroom of the Senator Ifeanyi Okowa's tower, was witnessed by the Students' Union leaders from different campuses.
As you are all aware, this initiative of Bursary underscores our commitment to education, human capital development, and sustainable growth in the oil-producing communities. It is more than a mere financial aid. It is an investment in human capital, community development, and future leadership. Recognizing the financial challenges many students face, this program is stimulus to advancing educational excellence and encouraging higher enrollment in tertiary institutions, reducing dropout rates among undeserved students, and enable students to focus on their studies without the burden of financial crisis.
The launch of the DESOPADEC Bursary portal has brought joy and reassurance of continued educational support to students of Delta oil-producing communities.
On behalf of the student comrade communities and the student community entirely, I would like to express our gratitude, our appreciation to the board for their wonderful work. It's not easy. Can I please get a hand of applause to our leaders on that? Today have really marked a milestone, an achievement that we have been pushing for over some years now. And we are really happy that today the pregnant woman are finally giving birth. And we really want to appreciate you. We are really grateful.
Chief Favour Izoukumor said the bursary is just one of the many initiatives implemented by the Directorate to improve the lives of people across the Commission's various mandate areas. The Executive Director emphasized the Commission's commitment to transparency, highlighting the rigorous processes put in place to ensure that only qualified individuals benefit from the bursary scheme.
The bursary, since when we came in as a board, it was part of our program to implement immediately. But of course, because of paucity of fund, the economy challenge that not just Nigeria, but the whole of the globe. We have been planning until, as we are talking, we have started the program, and within the shortest possible time, we're going to give or pay the bursary to qualified students.
Looking at the entertainment industry, the Commission, in partnership with the Delta Broadcasting Service, M.O.R.E, initiated a talent hunt show that has helped to redirect the energy of restive youths to a more productive engagement. Other entertainers from the state have also received the needed motivation from the Commission to attain growth in their careers.
The entertainment industry is an industry that, in fact, the developed countries, a lot of billions of dollars are realized through that industry. And of course, that is what this commission discovered, that we need to find ways to discover the various hidden talents in Delta State.
The DESOPADEC's talent hunt show winners are not left to navigate the entertainment industry alone. Through strategic partnerships, these talented individuals receive mentorship and targeted support to help them thrive in their careers.
What we normally do is that the best talents that are discovered, there is, we don't directly involve, we partners with the organizations. And so once the organizations shortlist the best performed talents, what we do is that we give a financial gift to the organizers. And to me, that is a push to start a business.
In the coming days, the Directorate of Social Services, the DESOPADEC, through its Community Development and Public Enlightenment Department, will embark on an aggressive campaign to further encourage the people of oil-bearing communities to protect public property, both government and multinational companies' assets. The different area offices of the DESOPADEC will also benefit from some infrastructural upgrade under the watch of the current board of the Commission.
There are area offices. There are area offices. One of the business we embarked upon immediately when I resumed work was to tour around the whole of the area offices in various the 19 local government areas. And there are some projects that we will embark upon, petty projects that is geared towards the welfare of those staffs at that those area offices. These are things that I think are on the line of action.
Chief Favour Izoukumor also used the opportunity to highlight major intervention of the Commission across Delta states with particular reference to Ijaw land.
5 major producing kingdoms. We attracted projects, housing units, concrete jetty, and even in terms of transportation, local, because of the major challenge we are having as Ijaw people, our terrain is riverine, and most of the hamlets and villages, they are scattered, they are not in one cluster. And so when we came in, we identified some of the communities, and so local boats was built. We procure a brand new engines to enable the schools, particular schools, to go around and pick the students.
In his anniversary message to the people of Delta State oil producing communities and other stakeholders, Chief Favour Izoukumor appreciated the cooperation of all, urging them to expect more developments.
Our mandate area, the 6 ethnic nationalities, most particularly the Ijaw nationality, because of course I'm an Ijaw, but by the privilege of my position, I oversee through my directorate in all the 6 nationalities, but most in particularly the Ijaw nationality. I want to use this medium to thank our traditional rulers. Today, the success story of this commission, DESOPADEC, and also the governor, the very doing well governor, His Excellency Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, success wouldn't have been achieved without your continuous support. Wouldn't have been achieved without you painstakingly always engaging the youth, the elders, the women of your domain to have understanding, supporting the government, do not taking the laws into their hands. And that is what has led to the success of Delta State, led by our governor. And of course, that is what has also led the success story. It is because of your relentless efforts to be supporting the government, engaging critical stakeholders within your domain. That is why we have been successful. It is on this note we want to say thank you. And as your subjects and also your chief, I want to say Koide is Royal Majesty. In the same vein, I will humbly and respectfully plead with you to continue this gesture. History has been made, a successful history has been made from the beginning till now. But the most important is how to take it to the end. The end is the most important. It's on that note I am begging that you continue your good gestures, not just only the traditional rulers, the community ESCOs, the youth organizations, the women, all of you. Our success story wouldn't have been possible without your contribution.
With this money and this startup part, I'll be able to rent my store, I'll be able to start, employ people to train other people also. So it's a big impact in my life. My governor, thank you, sir. You are a man of the people and you are a man of the youth. What you said in your campaign, you are really making us know you are a man of your words. Thank you. And to DESOPADEC, you're going to go higher and higher. Thank you very much.
Years in retrospect. Indeed, it was an impressive 2 years of development, and we are looking forward to more as we go on. That is our package for today. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Let's do it again in a fortnight when we return. But until then, as we do it, you can follow us on our social media handles for all your questions, contributions, and of course, suggestions on how together we will continue to bring more to Deltans with His Excellency, the Governor of Delta State. On behalf of the entire crew, Joy Uchi is my name. I'll see you in a fortnight.